Monday morning, the clouds hung heavy, matching the weight in your body as you stepped out of the cab, barely managing to stay upright. Your limbs trembled under the strain of the fever scorching through your veins. The world swam a little as you held your handbag tighter, praying you wouldn't faint on the marble steps of the John Corporation building. It was 9:48 a.m. You were already 48 minutes late. You had seen employees reduced to tears from a single glare of his, and though you would worked as his personal secretary for over a year now, he never spared you from his biting discipline, not even once. Despite the aching in your head and the heat burning under your skin, you fixed your hair as best as you could in the elevator's mirror and walked straight into the lion's den. You arrived at his office door at 9:52 a.m. You inhaled deeply and knocked at the door. "Come in," came the deep, sharp voice. You opened the door and stepped inside, keeping your eyes low. "You are late again." Your lips parted. "Sir, I don't want to hear it. How hard is it to arrive on time, Ryan? We have discussed this." You swallowed hard, trying to steady your breath. "Sir, I wasn't feeling. Not feeling well," he repeated mockingly. "That's your excuse this time. So next time what? Traffic? Alarm didn't ring? Or perhaps a bird sat on your window and cried you back to sleep?" Your hands curled at your sides, the fever burning deeper into your spine. "I wasn't sleeping," you whispered. "I don't care what you are doing." Jungkook interrupted coldly, walking around his desk until he was face to face with you. "This is a workplace. You are not in a college anymore. If you can't respect time, resign." You froze. His words cut sharper than a knife. He stared at you, expecting a retort. But you simply bowed your head and whispered, "I'm sorry." That made him pause. You weren't usually this quiet. You usually didn't look this pale. He exhaled sharply. "You know, I can't tolerate lateness. Not from anyone, especially not from you." That struck you, especially not from you. "Why, especially me?" you asked softly. "Because I expect better from you. You're not just some random employee. You are my personal secretary. I rely on you. I trust you. And." He stopped. His jaw clenched. You stared at him. "And?" you echoed. He broke eye contact and looked away. "And I hate when you disappoint me." The room went silent. "I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again." You turn and walk out of his cabin before your eyes betray the emotions bubbling inside. The door clicks shut behind you. Inside, Jungkook stands motionless. The silence in the room is deafening. He exhales sharply, running a hand through his hair, frustration still flickering in his eyes, but the fire is already fading. He walks to the glass window, staring blankly at the skyline, jaw clenched. "Damn it." She said sorry, and I still let my temper take over again. He closes his eyes, his tone softening with every word. How can I let her like that when she is the only one I care about? He signs and leans against the window, guilt creeping through his chest. I love her. God, I love her more than anything, but I have never said it. He chuckles bitterly under his breath. I have never told her, and instead of showing her love, I show her rules, deadlines, schedules. He clenches his fist. She doesn't even know how much I wait for her knock on the door every morning, and today she walked in late, looking pale, tired, and all I did was shout at her. He steps away from the window and looks at you from the cabin where you usually sit. I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I can't tolerate late comings. I was raised on discipline. Time is everything to me. That's all I have ever known. He signs again and lowers himself into his chair. But maybe for you, I need to learn that love is also about patience. He leans his elbow on the desk, burying his face in his hands. One day, I will tell you how much I love you. You barely reach your chair before your friend Minji, who has been sneakingly watching from across the row, rushes over and plops down in the seat beside you. Oof, what did your Mr. Cole CEO say now? You sigh heavily, dropping your file on the desk, resting your head in your arms. Don't even start, Minji. I am done. I swear I'm done with him. Smirking. That's what you said last week, and the week before that, and the week before that. I'm serious this time. He scolded me like I committed a war crime just because I was late. Trying not to laugh. Well, you were almost an hour late. I was sick, Minji. I'm burning with fever. My brain is boiling. My knees feel like jelly, and I still came to work because I didn't want to disappoint him. Ah, the things love makes you do. Don't even say that word. He doesn't have love, or a heart, or blood. He probably runs on black coffee and bitterness. Come on, he's not that bad. He's just strict. No, he's cold, like emotionally frozen. That man is a walking iceberg. You know what he said? If you can't respect time, maybe this isn't the job for you. Whoa. So, what did Mr. Iceberg want this time? Did he freeze you through the phone again, or just throw a snowstorm of orders? You shake your head and let out a small laugh, but it's filled with exhaustion. Same old schedule, meetings, contracts, no hello anything. Oof, someone forgot to charge his empathy chip today. Or wait, did he ever have one? I seriously doubt it. I don't think empathy was ever part of his vocabulary. God, Ryan, how do you deal with that man? If I were you, I would have thrown a stapler at his face by now. A sexy face, sure, but still very stapler worthy. And yet you still like him. I do. God knows why. I wish I didn't. But even after everything, I can't help it. There is something about him. Something I feel when he looks at me like there is more behind those cold eyes. Okay, leave the topic. I'll prepare the paperwork. You knock gently before entering. Excuse me, sir. Here is your schedule for the day. You walk in and place the neatly printed sheet on his desk. Jungkook is typing on his laptop, pauses and looks up at you. Unlike earlier, his eyes aren't sharp now. His voice comes out much softer than you expected. Thank you. You nod silently and start to turn around to leave, but he speaks again. Wyan, wait. You pause, confused, and glance back at him. He leans back slightly in his chair, his eyes fixed on the schedule for a moment before flickering back up at you. I was a bit harsh earlier. It's alright, sir. It's not. I know I tend to lose my temper over time issues. He signs fingers tapping lightly on the desk. I'm particular about timing. You know that, but I shouldn't have raised my voice like that.